What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Mount Pyre from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. So, this is the interior theme. Let's just drag in the MIDI here. Start new project. Yes. Okay. Now, let's select... Wait, what is... number 66? Need sound bank number 66. Okay, so now the downbeat is going to be here. Let's see if this is actually, looks like it's 4/4. Okay, so yeah, that's a strange theme. Let's see, it might be some weird stuff going on at some point that will make this take a little while longer, but shouldn't be too long. Now, this first channel is, let's see, noise. Okay, so I'm gonna go and drag in my noise and mute the sound for a second, so that the noise, because the noise is pretty loud when it comes in. Okay, so we have this whole thing going on. Let's go copy this. And I think that everything else here, there's no drums in the beginning. Yeah, no. So that's gonna be, we're gonna remove this space, so we're gonna go to the piano roll to copy it. Let's find first empty, call it drums. And then go to noise and paste that there. And let's see if there's any short notes, short articulations here, because you're not going to hear the envelope. No, it just stays the same. Okay, so this, and in the original, this noise is like, how short is it? Let's listen. Da, 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 da. Okay, it's pretty short. So let's go and make our envelope. Oops. Sorry for your ears. So let's set the decay to 1 step, no release, and then a curve like that. I think it might be a little longer. No, it sounds right. Just a little pat. Actually, it might be a little bit more of a curve. Yeah, there also might be some attack to it. And it sounds like it fades even more noticeably. Let's see. If we go and make this stronger. Nice. Okay, so now let's go and copy our volume stuff. Oh, volume is the same, but it has a custom value to it. Actually, we want that to hit the saturator pretty well, so let's keep that in, keep that like it is, and we'll do that in the mixer track. Okay, so this is what we want. Let's go to drums. This is for the panning, and let's paste this here. Nice. It just sounds like it's not going far enough down. Let's see. Okay, maybe not that far. That's good. All right, that's good for now. Let's see what else we have. Well, let's give it a mixer track first of all. And then let's drag in the default. Call it noise hi-hats. And let's set it to be like -6 dB. Nice, okay. This song, Fire. Yes, thank you, Magnificent Kirby. It is fire. All right. So now we can move on to the next thing. We got pizzicato strings. And they stay pizzicato strings for most of the song until about here. And then it becomes a French horn. So that's our melody right there. This is like a rhythm. Let's see what else we got going on. That's a bass. That's our rhythm. That's our melody right there. Ah, we got legit echoes, not just note echoes on the same channel. This is a pad of some sort. Ah, it's like our atmosphere, I guess. So that's a synth. Our melody is like, let's see, our instruments are this. That's a bass. But that's not going to be like that little flam at the beginning is not going to be covered in that, so we can just remove that space. So let's go copy this. I'm going to copy this whole thing actually, since it's clear where it splits. Let's call this melody. And then I'm going to grab a Sound Canvas VA. And I'm going to make it a SC88 Pro Map Strings Orchestra Pizzicato Strings. And set the volume to be 150%. And then remove the reverb. And then I'll paste this here. And Alt-C to change it to channel 1. Nice. Looks like the bar is not quite even. I think it has that. They put that space in it already. Let's see. Yeah, this is only supposed to be like 1.5 steps of space. So let's Control A and move this 1/4 note back. Nice. Okay, now it fits. And the rest of this is French horn, right? But first, let's call this pizzicato strings. Or just pizzicato because that's too long. Now let's clone this channel. And then we'll call this French horn. Let's turn the cutoff all the way up and make it a brass French horns. And then let's go and grab those notes that are playing right now. And let's cut them and bring them to the French horn line. Oh, but now FL Studio is very bad with its pacing. It's gonna put it right here, and I don't remember exactly where it was. Now, just because I have my cursor there, it puts it right there. So I need to put my cursor exactly where I want it. And then cut the note, and then now I'm gonna paste it again. Nice. Nice. Okay, so that's our melody for now. Now let's go and grab our panning and stuff. This has no panning. Volume is this is just a static change. So this is going to be this amount. And then when the French horn comes in, it will be that amount. Nice, okay. So let's see, we don't have any vibrato, that's cool. So now we just go back here. Let's put the cutoff up. No, there's no high notes to put in there. It's just really just lacking a lot of high frequencies, but we'll bring that out later. Alright, so let's give this a mixer track. And let's drag in the default. And let's call it pizzicato strings. Or just pizzicato. And then let's give the French horn a track as well. And drag in the default. Call it French horn. Now let's make a reverb bus. Let's take one over here and dock it to the right. Call it reverb. Give it a TSAR 1R reverb. Sounds like FL Studio is having some trouble. Yeah, TSAR 1R frequently crashes FL Studio, or just Softube's plugins in general frequently crash FL Studio. But the audio is still going, so it might actually not be crashing. I don't know. Well, now it's crashed. Wait, no it's not. Let's just close it anyway. Alright, so now let's open up a backup. Go to backup, autosaved 5 minutes ago, so we lost quite a bit of progress. Okay, so we lost our volumes, we lost our French horn notes, but we had just added the French horn. Let's make sure we did everything. Okay, we've got it set up. Now let's go and grab the notes again. And then let's go to French horn and copy it, no, paste it. And then we go and copy our, this is our volume for the pizzicato. Now let's go and grab our volume for the French horn. Copy and paste. And then let's go give it a mixer track again. Drag in the default. Call it pizzicato. And then let's drag in the default mixer for this one. Send the French horn to it. And then call it French horn. Let's take this random thing and dock to the right. Let's pause while we do this so that it doesn't crash again. Nice. At least it doesn't do that every time. Let's make this 12% and Hall reverb. And then we'll call it reverb. Now let's send the pizzicato to reverb. The reverb bus. Now let's go to the French horn and send that to reverb as well. Nice. Now the pizzicato needs more highs. Yeah, there we go. Put that all the way up. Boosting them a lot. So much so I'm almost hearing some noise in there. Some like interesting. There we go. Keep it 10, that's fine. It has a real snap to it in the original. Okay, that's good. Now let's go into the next one, and we have our bass, which is an acoustic guitar, bass acoustic guitar. And does that change at all? Yes, it does. It changes to strings. To a timpani as well. So we have this bass acoustic guitar, bass nylon guitar. And this is we're gonna find first empty and call this bass. And then we're gonna clone this French horn. Hold Alt and arrow keys down. And then we're going to paste these notes. And we're going to add our downbeat here. Let's make why do we have such a small snap? There we go. Now we will go and grab a time marker right there. And let's Alt-C to change this to channel 1. But we don't want that to be a French horn, we want it to be a guitar. Nice. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Let's reset that and call it guitar. Nice pluck. Oh. Alright, so that's good. Let's see what you are saying. The FL, I heard the heart attack when FL didn't have an automatic backup. Oh yeah. Yeah, those were the old days, huh? I say before opening that reverb program, make a backup. Oh no, it never usually does it at the same time twice, but I usually stop playing. It usually happens when I'm playing. Hi Jamie, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You hear the noise? Yeah, you hear what I'm talking about, right? That little click. Got my DT70 770s on. Ooh, I've never heard of that. It must be some nice headphones. I have Sony MDR 7506. Okay, so there's that. Sounds so much clearer now. Now, the next part of this is, what is this? We have strings and timpani. We have three things in one channel. It's like a little threesome thing going on here. So we got three instruments in one channel. We got the first one, and this is this guitar we're gonna clone and make it strings. So this is gonna go somewhere around here, and this is gonna Alt C. This is already strings. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be later. Actually, it's supposed to layer with the French horn. There we go, right on top. Okay, nice. Cool. So that's like a, that's actually tritones. All of them, I think. Devil's interval. Yeah, they're all tritones, it looks like. Nice. All right. Let's go to, wait, we got our timpani. This is our timpani, this should be our timpani, right? Let's go to drums. And then, but this doesn't have the space, so it's gonna need to go back a little bit. And then we're going to get sound, wait, we already cloned the guitar. Oh, that was our strings. We forgot to name the strings. All good things have names. So let's go and clone this. Oh wait, yeah, some plugins crash and you open while the song is playing. Not sure exactly why, because they're taking something from the audio, but it's not consistent. That's weird. I never thought about that. That's you must be into like programming or something. Obey your dynamic T77 Pro over-ear studio headphones in gray and closed design wire. Nice. That's a mouthful right there. All right. Here we go. We got our timpani. Let's go. Here we go. Boing, boing. That's a slap. And there's no drums over here, I don't think, so this will just be, well, actually, I think there's other timpani notes. All right. Alt C. All right, there we go. Perfect hit. Meow. Let's go to the next thing. Oh, let's call this timpani, though. But let's not go to the next thing, because we still have our panning to look at. Which is all center, so it doesn't even matter anyway, but we still have a we still have some volume changes. So this is the guitar's volume, and it's pretty loud. It's actually getting louder. Louder, louder. Now let's go and... Oh, it just stops like that, wow. Strings are pretty quiet. A little quieter. And the timpani is... Wait, what was the timpani like any... Okay, the timpani is a little quiet. Paste that there. Nice. Okay, so now we need unique tracks for all of these. Okay, so let's give this a mixer track. Basically giving them all mixer tracks. So I have a joke for you guys. Why did the Scarecrow become a successful motivational speaker? Let's call this guitar. Again, the default here. Because he was outstanding in his field, but his jokes were corny. Ah, that's funny. Nice. Do dee 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 do. All right, so we got all of our mixer tracks, and then let's go to bass. Nice. Let's give this a reverb. And that's repetitive, so we have strings over here. Nice. Let's raise the highs on these strings. Yes. Now we got some highs on that crisp. Yum. Okay, so now we have this one single timpani hit. Like more like a bass drum, really, because it's so low. Let's give this a reverb as well. Oh, and the strings too. Nice. Very classical. Okay, so now we can move on. Unless we have vibrato, no, we don't. So let's move on to, this is like a thing with echoes. At least most of it is just echoes. Ah, we have like a pitch warbly. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Where's that vibrato coming from? Is that a... Oh, I see. It's like doing a... Oh, it's just doing it every now and then. Very well. That's interesting. Oh, all right. Oh, am I sleepy? Okay, so we will copy this to melody, and this will go in a new acoustic, new nylon guitar channel because the other one we're doing is like a bass. So we will clone the guitar. And then let's go and... What is the volume here? The volume is static. Okay, so static volume at 73%. Let's copy that value. And then we have some panning. We have a static panning for the guitar. Nice. Okay, let's copy those notes. And this starts right at the downbeat, I believe. Yes. Okay, so let's go to melody, guitar. Do you have an incredible memory to recall how these sounds? Are you these songs that sound, or have you listened to these songs an ungodly amount of times because your ability to create them from memory is insane? Thank you. I don't know. I would say I haven't really heard these an ungodly amount of times. I've heard this theme sometimes, but I didn't really hear it a lot before today. And but I play the I really just listen to the thing here. And I listen to it channel by channel. This is the original, so I listen to it channel by channel, and I'm just matching what I hear, what I'm hearing in this one, and then it eventually just comes out. It comes out right, and then I have to listen to the thing a couple of times and analyze. But yes, it's a lot of practice of analyzing tracks and recreating them. I'm glad you appreciate that, Lonius Crunk. Welcome. Na 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 na. Okay, so we have this guitar, but it needs less space at the beginning, and it needs to be channel 1. It's very dissonant. You really have a second like that? Like it's like yeah, okay. That's not just me putting it in the wrong place or anything. Okay, so now we have some little pitch warbles, pitch wheel flicks to copy. Okay, so now let's remove this part. And now I think this is supposed to be like scaled a lot, like that. Maybe not. Let me listen to how it sounds in the original. Because sometimes the pitch bends in the MIDI are off. Oh, it is actually kind of wild. I always thought that was like 2 different notes, but I guess it's not. So Alt-X to bring up the dialogue again. Yeah, that sounds right. Nice. Okay, now that is not, let's see, this is not echoes. But all the echoes are in the other channel. I see, it's like these are just echoes. But wait, these are kind of... So I'd say, yeah, those are all still just echoes. So to create those echoes, we want to go and head to our, let's give it a new mixer track, because we don't want the other guitar having that delay. Oh, let's drag in our drag in our default, call it guitar. Let's call this bass. So just so there's no confusion. Now let's call this delay, or let's put a delay on this. So at that point it has to switch timing. So this is, we control I to put that in here. Let's keep the pitch so that when it changes it doesn't change pitch. But let's make it the level 10% a bit. Let's go 35% wet. And actually, no, it's full wet because it's like they're very powerful echoes. Basically the same volume. This is going to be ping pong and delay, and this is meaning it's going to move from stereo from channel to channel, right and left. And we're going to spread it out a little bit. Actually, this is not really going to be spread out that much. Maybe a little bit. Okay, so this part, yeah, it's gonna go into the other channel. Nice. Now at this point, which is to say channel, which is bar 5, from bar 5 to 8, this is gonna switch timing. The time is gonna get cut in half. So that means that this line right here oops. Oh, but this is actually 1.1. And then here it shifts again. So we basically have a repetition. Let's see. Nice. So very, oh, what's up, Gamer XT? This is a very unique Pokemon song. Okay, so now these notes here are not actually guitar. What are they? So this one is this one becomes a bass. Oh, we do have a dedicated bass here. Okay, so those 3 notes are timpani, and then the rest is timpani as well. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Nice, we got a little timpani playing. So that means we're gonna go like this, go to drums, and then we want to move this over a little bit because this is our 1/4 note. So it's gonna be here. Oh, and actually, this is going to go into the timpani channel. And let's Alt-C to change it to channel 1. And this needs more release. Nice. Lovely. Okay. And the panning here is gonna be center still, but the volume is gonna change. Okay, so for the most part, it's just gonna be this. So let's copy that to the drums. Go to timpani. Let's Control I to insert what we already have. And then this will become, let's see. We're going to delete this, wait. Let's just paste this first. And then over here, we insert what we already have with Control I. Ah, but it took it already, so what did we have before? So this would be 56%. Now let's just paste this here. Control I. But it needs to be a little later, not quite there. Let's do Control Insert. Maybe another one. I don't want that tail getting clipped off. Control Insert and nice. That is when it happens, right? Yes. Nice. Okay, so now we can move on to our bass. And the guitar is really, well, it's in both of these channels, so that's okay. We'll leave it there. Nice. Okay, so this is going to our bass channel. And we actually need a new bass. We'll clone this guitar. Call it bass. And then make it a bass, fretless bass. And then we will paste this here. And of course, FL Studio never pastes anything where we want it, so there we go. Nice. Okay, but we need to give it its own mixer track and remove those echoes. And also reset the pitch. Now let's give it the default mixer track. Call it bass. We already have something called bass. Let's call this nylon bass. And let's call this fretless bass. That's going to be annoying. Let's see, let's go. Let's center that. Let's give that guitar reverb. Give it reverb. Now the tonality here, we have a little EQ spike here that we need. So here it's like da 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 da. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now we wanted that to peak at about, yes. I also kind of want more bass on that. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so now we need something else. So this is During the bass, do we want that to be center panned? Yes, and it's actually going to be louder than we thought. So that means we can take it down a bit. Nice. And I think we're pushing the saturator a little bit hard on that one. Perfect. Okay. So now we will go on to this one. Synths. So this is our pulse. It's got a big, mean pitch warble. Wow, pretty smooth. That's annoying. Why isn't it pitching anymore? Okay, that'll get annoying. Let's, really fast. And this stays the same thing, I think. Yeah, same patch. Let's copy these notes. And then go to make find first empty, call it synth. And then paste this here. And this is going to be all the way to the right, I would think. Let's just scale it. Oops, that's loud. Sorry about that. Actually, this is all the way to the left. Okay. Sorry about that again. Okay, so we have that, and let's go and copy our next layer, which is this. Now this one's going to go all the way to the right, but we have to go note pan and all the way up. Now we give this a mixer track, and we will set it to be the default, disable the chorus, and set the volume 15 decibels down. And we'll call this pulse. That's going to get annoying. Okay, so now let's go and grab our pitch warble effect. And I do believe it's the same on both channels. Let's compare. Ah, some of them are a little bit different. Okay. So what some of these notes are a little... See, this one's a little bit more... So that one's a little bit different. There's like some detuning going on. So we're going to need to clone this pulse, actually. So we're going to go back to synths. And which one was the first one? G. Let's cut that. Go to this pulse, and we are going to grab the first. Wait, I switched them around, I think. Hold on. I took the G on the... No, I had them right. So the G should be on the bottom. Yes, okay. So now, grabbing this and going to first pulse, and then we paste. And I think there should be like, they should be scaled pretty like 100%. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we go and grab the other one. Copy that, go to synths. Yes, now Alt X. Nice. But there's some automation here that doesn't need to, that never gets expressed. That's this part at the end. Yeah, see, this is like pointless. This is arbitrary. Interesting. Sounds like, I don't know, experimental music. Okay, so this is going to be at 50% vol. Well, no, I can just turn it down because it's going to push the saturator up. Nice. Okay, so with that being done, we don't really have any vibrato, so now what's this here that just has one note? Crash, I thought so. That's really the only drums we have. Okay, well, if that's the case, then let's just drag in a sound canvas. Wait, go to part 10. SC88 Pro Map Orchestra. Turn off the reverb. Set the volume multiplier to 150. And then we have our crash, which needs to go right here. And this is again, we're going to align this because there's space in the beginning that we don't want. Paste that there. We're going to move this up because the crash we need actually occurs here. Let's select channel 10. Yes, okay. And now this is panned 50% to the left, so let's go and correct that. Nice. Okay, so let's call this crash. Give it a mixer track. And drag in the default. And give it reverb. Whoops, wow. I did not want to do that. I did not ask you to do that. Okay, crash, call it. And then, yeah, that's it. And we will copy this value. And we'll move on to the next thing. We have our synth bass. What is this? It's not playing. Oh, my MIDI keyboard's not working. Even in the future, nothing works. Wow, it's not actually showing up at all. That's crazy. Sometimes it does that. Nope. Guess my MIDI keyboard's out of commission right now. All right, so I'll just have to... Oh, that's our triangle. Okay, so triangle. Copy that. Go to synths. And then paste this here. Wow, that's loud as hell. So let's give that a mixer track. And we will give it the default. And turn it way down. Nice. Call it triangle. Nice. Oh, let's also remove that chorus. Ah, we have vibrato. And I think it's happening on every note, but some information is removed, meaning that we won't hear that part. So let's add that in. And then let's back select this. Wow, okay. So we have to do, I think we have to just select this part. Wow, okay. FL Studio is terrible with automation. Let's try to eyeball it then. So after the bar, after the note, 4 steps. And then nothing. Nice. Okay. So now copying that and going to synths, pitch envelope on the triangle, and paste that there. But this is going to be this knob is too sensitive, so we'll scale it to 15%. Ah, nice. I think it's a little slower than that, though. Oh, it's actually that fast. Nice. All right. So let's see what we got people saying. Good morning. I gotta work to gotta go to work, but I wanted to say hi and happy restoring. Thank you, Matthew. Welcome. Have a good day at work. All right, so all right, so we've got this, and now the only thing we have left is the tubular bells with a mean pitch warble on it. Pitch bend. Okay, so this stays bells for the whole time. Yes. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So we have those notes. Now let's go to melody. Well, is this kind of a bass? This is part of the orchestra. Let's go clone our bass. And then let's hold Alt and arrow keys all the way down here. Go to, let's call it tubular bells. And then go make it tubular bells. Go to chromatic percussion. And then tubular bell. Nice. So now we go and paste this here. Nice. Okay, so that's our bass, the basis of our tubular bells. So now we have, let's see, automation. We have some panning changes, so let's copy only, not that beginning part. Let's copy just the bar. Let's go by bar. Okay, so we'll copy that, bring that into melody, tubular bells, panning, and paste. Nice. Okay, so now we have our volume. Here, I see we have it also has some volume automation, so let's go and copy that. But we only want a certain part of that automation. But we're gonna have to copy the whole thing, because otherwise it's gonna be missing. Because of the way FL Studio does its automation. So let's go and paste this here, and then cut out 1 beat. I love that bass line. Wait a minute. That doesn't belong there, does it? This was supposed to be for the timpani. I do believe. I was gonna say, that's like a really cool bass line. Yeah, and we should already have that in timpani. I think we just forgot to cut it. We copied it instead of cutting it, which is weird. Okay, so that's good. Now we just need our pitch warble, pitch bends. So this will go into, yeah. Copy that. Go to melody. Tubular bells. Pitch knob. And paste. Now we need to stretch this a bit. Multiply. Nice. Okay, so let's send this to its own mixer track. And we will drag in our default. Yeah. Call it tubular bells. Give it reverb. Nice. Dum, 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 dum. I guess they're probably I think they're dealing with a lot. I don't know. Maybe they probably have a lot of things going on. That's at least my interpretation of like asking them to do like whenever things will be fixed. I think they have a lot of pressure on them. So anyway, so this, we have all the pieces now. Let's go and put it together. Remove GBA Muse Ripper's shameless self-promotion tag, and let's go add the melody. Oh, but there is a downbeat here, so we need to be aware of that. A downbeat on which the synths actually play. Like a little bit before the downbeat. And then we go to bass. There's the bass has it too. And drums. Drums do not have it. Wow. I think that nylon bass is a bit loud. Interesting. And this loops right at the start, actually. But this should not be here. We have some automation that is like extending it too far. Okay, so something in here is... Ah, this shouldn't be here. Nice, okay. Nice, okay, so it... Really, if this is the first time I've seen this, it just loops straight. It's like exactly, you don't have to make any cuts. So that means that we want to put our downbeat here. And we also want to put another downbeat here. Nice. And now for the ending, I think we'll just end it straight like that. Nice. Yeah, that's all you really need, really. All right, let's check the original for to see how it all comes together. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. Let's normalize it and play. Wow, the noise really works with it to create sort of like an atmosphere. I want to say that this tubular bell should be a little louder. Nice. It's like the good, the bad, and the ugly. No, that's Tarzan. Kind of both. Nice. This is the welcome, Flash. This sounds good. Thank you. It's weird that the contest music is in disc 2 and not disc 1. Yeah, for real. There's a lot of stuff here that should be in disc 1 because it occurs right first in the game. Like Pokemon, why is Pokemon all the way back here? That's one of the first sounds, one of the first places you go. And then the gentleman theme occurs in the beginning. The psychic one occurs in the beginning. But this one, why is this one this is it's weird that the contest music, yes, the contest music is a little bit later in the game, but yeah, you do come to that pretty early compared to like Route 119. Kind of crazy. And Brendan's theme should be all the way at the beginning, because if you're choosing, it depends on if you're playing as a girl, so that should be right next to May's theme and the battle with Brendan and May. That's like one of the first things you do. So that's kind of strange. But anyway, this is coming together. Let's see. This is why is YouTube behaving this way? This is the music of Shoal Cave. I don't know if I haven't gotten to this part in the game yet. I'll get there when I record footage. But like yeah, I don't know if it's called Shoal Cave. I don't know. That feels off for some reason. Let me go this. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll listen to it a couple more times. Shoot, I missed most of the stream. I'm starting work now anyway. Ah, okay. Oh well. Yeah, I try to do these at the same time every day, but it doesn't always work out. I'm not as skilled as samples of real instruments in my composing. I barely work with. I usually work to synths then. Let's see. So let's try to listen to it a couple more times. So something sounds off with the sounds good so far. I'm not really liking the way that synth bass sounds, the triangle bass. Oh, maybe because it needs to be quieter. So that one... Yeah, I think it should sound more crisp, more buzzy. And in the beginning, let's see, here it sounds like... Oh, wait. Yeah, it should be more, should sound more buzzy. Yeah, it doesn't sound right. Let's sample it and drop it into the synths again. Oh, I hope my thing isn't working. Okay, so let's go and even in the future, nothing works. Yeah, my MIDI keyboard isn't working, so, which is happening often lately. So let's go to insert one and add Edison. Record, set record, and normalize, trim it down as small as possible. And then let's go and drop this in. Let's trim it down to 1 cycle first. Drop this into Citrus. Ah, that's better. So let's call this triangle. You could set that back to 15. Now it sort of has that buzziness to it. Feels like a desert. I think the pulse should be louder. Yes. Pulse should be louder for sure. Nice. The original GBA version's melody instrument sounds pretty different from your restored one. So you're talking about the, let's see, in the melody, the guitar, right? Yeah, you're right, it does sound a little different. Also, the pizzicato string should be louder, I think. Yeah, that's because it's playing the sample low. That's why it sounds different like that. But we can sort of... sort of darken it. It's just really... Hold on, the synths sound different too. Wait. Oh no, that was just because my synths were still playing in the background. It has that little flutter in the beginning too. Or maybe it's supposed to be even stronger with the pitch bends. Maybe if we... that might be too much. Yeah, it might be a little too much, but I think it's better than before. Hold on. Oh, the tubular bells are missing. I think the noise hi-hats should be shorter too. Okay, that sounds better, right? Let's see, let's check it one more time. Let me check that pitch bend at the beginning. I think the pitch bend needs to be sharper too. Now, the tubular bells also, I think we'll need that extra. Let me also check this part. Ah, the synths are also plucky there. Okay, so it should change in articulation then, that means. No, it actually doesn't change in articulation. So that means it's like that all the way through. Which means that we have a pretty mean curve on this. Or just a very short decay. Yeah, this thing's supposed to be really sharp. Let's turn up the French horns a bit. And the strings. Nice. Maybe... Okay, that's good. Let's master it now. Let's go to our base and let's see. I'm gonna cap it at 6. And then mids, we're gonna cap at 3. Mids could use a little more. Let's put up our guitar. We can put up the synths too. Nice, I was just checking the bass a little bit. They're too much here, so let's turn some stuff down. Nice, okay, let's check out our highs. Highs are behaving pretty much, more or less. I think that's the noise doing that. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna say maybe there's something wrong with the loop. Maybe not. I'd say... I'd say that drum hit... Its drum hit just needs to be louder at the end, I think. Or maybe the timpani just needs to be louder in general. Yes. Nice. Nice. Okay, I think that sounds pretty done. If anyone has any suggestions, I can take them now. But otherwise, this will be. I'm gonna put this up for beta testing too. This will be on YouTube tomorrow, and then tomorrow we'll also restore Mount Pyre exterior, which is, let's see, this one. Very different song. Nice. Okay, so all right, y'all. Sounds good. Thank you, gamer. I'm glad. That one a bop. Yes, y'all like, that's the one y'all love, right? Is the exterior. Everyone's like, I'm waiting for the exterior version. Waiting for Mount Pyre exterior. All right, y'all. So this will be on YouTube tomorrow. And thank you guys for coming to the stream. We had a good turnout today. And this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until next time, take care.